And then I'm gonna go under. Well, watch how I open my knees, okay? This is important. When I scoop the leg, I'm gonna turn my knees sideways. So you see my knee is in his chest. This is for two reasons. One, to set up the entry, and two, to stop him from smashing me down. Because when I pull and load, watch, it's a frame. See that frame? That's the most important part. Now that I have this frame, it's hard for Isaiah to come back at me. See that? Okay, now from here, I can drop my knee down and get to kguard by turning this way. See? But from here, if I'm gonna get this far down, I want to get this sleeve and then be able to push and get to X, or track that forearm, kick through, and omoplata, and then re-roll. So my whole, I guess, concern when I get this entry is to get my leg across so I don't get smashed and I can load him. Okay? But you also need to get under this leg. See his leg? He's squeezing and there's no gap here, right? That's another thing too. Like when I scoop the leg, I'm actually pushing and then I'm pulling. So watch. One, I'm gonna turn, push, creating a gap, and then I pull. See? Again, when I have his leg on my shoulder, hard for Isaiah to come back. My knee is blocking. From here, I might not even go to kguard. I just go to the armpit, one, and grab the sleeve. Right here. And from here, he cannot come back. Okay? So we can push this arm out, shoot my leg over, roll for omoplata. Hold the arm goes to the other hip, then I just turn around towards his head, catch his ear with my knee, and then spin under his shoulder for an arm bar. Okay, something else to kind of consider, because I was thinking about this too, is grabbing this collar, thumb in, right here, like this, and then doing the same thing, scooping. But I'm gonna push and then take my leg out from over his head and then clamp for a canto choke, right? But if his head comes out, pop your head out, boom, I can go triangle, right? And then for me, because I don't want to get stuck in a triangle, I always go for this arm, and then I'm gonna go back to my omoplata roll. Get that elbow, and then hit the re-roll, omoplata. Okay. Okay, now, here's another thing too, because now we're looking at a concept. So, that entry, the concept is, I'm pulling, he got a post, grabbing his leg, I'm getting underneath it. So watch this. When I grab the cross sleeve, and I do the same entry, and I already have the sleeve, same thing. Push, omoplata sweep, his arms on the other side, grab that elbow, step around, scoop, arm bar. Okay. So, in essence, I think the only thing you should be aware of is when you play this kind of entry, is don't let him trap your arm. Because if you don't push or pull, like say you get real lazy or you go slow and you just go like this, and he sits back. Wait, let me get my head. There, he sits back now. All he needs to do now is sit on his butt and grab my palm And you could pull it up and wrist lock me. Like, no, stay sit back. And just like pull. And wrist lock me, right? He could push, or he could pull like this way. You know, because my hand is stuck. So again, like, I don't want to get stuck. So when you enter, you have to do this. Now I have an advantage, right? Because his leg's on my shoulder. But I think a lot of people